Hey everybody, happy Friday, April the whatever, it's Friday, right? Some people are just saying it's day, or it's coffee time and wine time. You drink coffee until it's time for wine, and then you drink wine, and then you go to sleep, and then you do it all again, right? It's kind of like being in Groundhog Day. Now, let's just switch things up a little bit, brighten your minds. Hey Jess, thanks for joining. It's Disaronno Fizz Fridays. We're going to make some Disaronno Fizzes. Hopefully enjoy them together, apart, alone. Are we really drinking alone if this is the case? I don't know. I know you're not drinking alone if your dog's with you, or your cat, significant other, whatever. Right? So nobody's drinking alone, because we've got each other. So we're going to make a Disaronno Fizz, obviously, being Fizz Fridays. This is going to be an ongoing tradition. Sorry, if I start to look weird, I have another camera recording me at another angle, so I'm not reading notes. Here, I'll actually show you. Look at me recording myself. There we go. That was kind of weird. Anyway, I'm also going to teach you guys a couple other fun things today. This one might be a little bit more of a fun chat, but I'm still going to drop some knowledge in your ears. So once we make the fizz, I'm going to go to another cocktail that I was recently reminded about. It's called the Brain Eraser. I made one yesterday, and it's absolutely delicious. It's super easy. You don't need fancy bar tools. It's just pour stuff into a glass and enjoy it, which is, I think, what we're all getting to, right? We're also going to get into a little bit of food chat today. Going to make some nice food for dinner. Got some steaks going. I'm going to show you how to make the best steak possible. All right? Simple tricks, life hacks that are going to make you the best steak ever. Hey-oh! My sister just joined. Hey, Andy and Peyton. So if you guys have tuned into my live Fizz Fridays before, Peyton is one of those fine people who work in the medical community. She's an absolutely hilarious human being. But today she's getting a little bit older. That's right. Peyton, you're getting old. You're catching up to me. I'm under lockdown, so I get to cancel my birthday this month. So, yeah, you are legit catching up to me. Hey, Nat. How you doing? So, yeah, you know what? Without further ado, I mean, it is after 5 o'clock. It's actually after 6 o'clock now on a Friday. Let's have a cocktail. All right. So I'm just going to tilt this down a bit so you can actually see what I'm doing. If you've never actually made a Disaronno Fizz before, it's going to be just this simple. All right. So, and tilt. Not going to lie. I bought a selfie stick a while ago, and I felt really, really awkward and self-conscious about it. But it's come in really handy. And I felt cool asking because the one the guy gave me said it has Bluetooth. So I'm happy with that. All right, so we've got our glass. You can use a wine glass. You can use a rocks glass, a Collins glass, a plastic glass. You can drink out of a Tupperware container. I just want you to enjoy this with me. So we have here 28 and a half ice cubes. Just kidding. Just a bunch of ice. All right, we've got our delicious Disaronno, the world's favorite Italian liqueur. And I'm actually cracking a fresh bottle here. All right, we're going to pour in, and normally I would measure, but I didn't think to get my jigger. And heck, it's Friday. So we're going to pour in roughly 2 ounces. Yeah, that's about right. All right, so we've got our Disaronno in there. I've got a fresh lemon. And I'm literally just going to take this lemon and squeeze it. There we go. So I've got my lemon juice. Oh, wow, that actually made this thing. Awesome. Less mess to clean up. Now, if you've got club soda, great. If you've got a soda stream, these things are fantastic. And then, oh yeah. Boom. I'm going to throw 4 to 5 ounces of club soda in there, or sparkling water if you prefer San Pellegrino, Perrier, whatever floats your boat. We're in a time where we can't be judgmental. We just need to be happy. So you know what? Happy Fizz Fridays, everybody. Cheers. Oh, yeah. It's like summertime in a glass. You get that nice, sweet almond flavor from the Disaronno, that nice hit of fresh lemon, and that really bright effervescence from our sparkling water. It's fantastic. Now, yeah, I'm Freeport, Natalie. Don't judge. It's luncheon to you too, hun. Those bottles? Thanks, Taryn. These aren't. These are actually little jiggers. Little Disaronno jiggers. Whoop. Anyway, I said we're going to make another cocktail because it's Friday and I'm not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. Now, that's not to encourage irresponsible consumption, okay? We still want to consider our consumption levels while we're on lockdown. I learned some really good tips and tricks from some industry people this week about keeping your brain going, keeping your spirits up, and one of the things is keeping your brain positive and active, and watch your consumption. It's so easy, we're working from home, to crack a bottle of wine at 2 in the afternoon while you're on a conference call. Just turn off your Zoom camera or just drink out of a coffee mug. They can't smell your coffee cup from there, right? Now, not judging, but again, we want to be responsible with our consumption, okay? But, like I said, it's Friday. We're going to have some fun. We're going to make another cocktail. I just have to step away and get my glass, which is chilling in the freezer, and I'll be right back. And yes, Andy, you totally could use sparkling wine if you wanted to in place of sparkling water. The idea behind the Disaronno Fizz, however, is about keeping it a little bit lower ABV, a little bit more refreshing, lower cost, especially while we're pinching our pennies maybe a little bit more than we usually would. Okay, so, rocks glass. For this one, I am going to grab a jigger. One moment. For those not aware, jigger, bartender tool, I know most of you are aware because you know me. You've seen me do this before. You've come over, you've had cocktails, whatever. If you don't have a jigger, you use a shot glass. If you have an old-fashioned egg cup, that'll do the trick too. All right, so we're going to grab our vodka. I'm using Luxusova Polish potato vodka. Fantastic potato juice, as my friend Stan, the vodka man, calls it. All right, so I'm going to go, do you want to make a single or a double? I'm going to put this to you guys. Do I make a single or a double? First answer wins. Bueller. Bueller. I'm looking at you, Taryn. And Ro. And Natalie. Fine. Terry. Hey, buddy. So, everybody, Terry is my compatriot in Belgium. He's our Belgian brand ambassador for Disaronno Team Ria. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for joining. Okay, we're going to make a... Oh, double beat it in, Jess. Sorry. All right, we're going to make a double. So, 2 ounces of our Polish potato juice. Luxusova vodka. Okay, so 2 parts. Next, we're going to add, you guessed it, Disaronno. Why wasn't triple on the table? It won't fit in the glass, Natalie. All right, so we're going to go 1 ounce of our Disaronno. Now, for those of you who know me, you can probably guess what's coming next. You guessed it, Tia Maria, cold brew coffee liqueur. Hey, Zest, how you guys doing up in Picton? Sorry, guys, I'm not using one of your glasses today, but I'm going to post something with one of the fun glasses I got from you guys last time I was up visiting you. For everybody who's watching, if you've ever been to Prince Edward County, head to Picton, catch out Zest Kitchen Shop. They've got beautiful, beautiful things to get there. Le Creuset, their glassware is out of this world, and if you know me, you know I love my glassware. So we're going to post a video tomorrow making something fun in Zest's glassware. All right, so, hey, Steve. I'm not going to ask how much of that coffee cocktail you two have already had. So, like I said, in our glass, we've got 2 ounces of our vodka, 1 ounce of Disaronno, and now we're going to go 1 ounce of Tia Maria, which is a 100% Arabica coffee cold brew liqueur. That's right, Arabica cold brew coffee liqueur. All right? So this cocktail, for those of you who joined after the fact, this is called the Brain Eraser. So, there we go. This is what I've got in there so far. So I've got a nice big fat king cube. I've got my vodka, my Disaronno, my Tia Maria, and now more sparkling water. Boom. I'm going to fill that right up. And I'm going to use the longest, biggest, blackest bar spoon. I know you're giggling at that, and you know who I'm talking to. Biggest, blackest bar spoon I could find. Iris, thanks for joining. All right. There we go. A little bit of bar flair for you. And no, I'm not Tom Cruise from Cocktail, and if you call me that, I'm going to smack you. All right, so here we go, everybody. the Brain Eraser. Vodka, Tia Maria, Disaronno, Club Soda. Yep, I might just erase my brain later. Slowly and in a responsible manner, of course. All right, so there's a couple of cocktails for you. And like I said, I'm getting a little bit bigger, a little bit more adventurous today. I'm feeling energetic. So, dinner's on the way. I'm doing the Kegs fully loaded, double stuffed, double baked potatoes. So my bakers are in the oven. I gave them a wash, rubbed them down with some Greek olive oil, coarse sea salt, wrapped them up in foil, and they're resting at 450 for 45 minutes. All right, next up, I have these beautiful strip loins. Thank you, Chanticleer Boucherie on Queen West. For anybody who knows Chanticleer, they're, not available right now. Nobody's really available right now. They do have a really cool butcher shop. Check them out, Chanticleer Boucherie on Instagram. You can see what they've got to order. You can order and they'll deliver next day. So I've got these beautiful 1.5-inch thick New York strip loins. These have been sitting out for a little while. And you're like, food safety. It's okay. I'm just bringing them up to room temperature, which is the way you always want to cook your meat. You never want to throw a cold piece of meat on your grill. Why weren't you invited, Peyton? I know it's your birthday, but we're being socially distant and, we're just going to be responsible. So we'll do a postponed one later, okay? All right, now what I'm going to do with these steaks is I'm going to crust them with some coarse sea salt. So I'm going to thoroughly, and not just a light sprinkle, these bad boys are going to get covered, all right? And I'll show you in a sec what it's going to look like. Let's just do it the fast way. Boom. On both sides. All right? And I'm just going to pour some out. There we go. All right, so I'm just going to do this. Come with me. All right. Can you see that? So these are my steaks. These are my beautiful strip loins. Nicely crusted, and I might top it up a little bit. I'm going to let them sit for 15 to 20 minutes. Okay? They're just going to sit like this 15 to 20 minutes with salt. Why? 2 reasons. One, the salt is going to work its way into the connective tissue. It's going to help tenderize the meat. It's also going to help flavor it. So you don't need marinades and sauces and all kinds of herbs and spices and wines and vinegars and all that other fun stuff. This is all you need. When this is done in 15 to 20 minutes, what we're going to do is we're going to take a very expensive thing, a piece of paper towel. I'm not going to wash these off. I'm just going to very gently rub the excess salt away. Then, I'm going to season it with cracked black pepper. So just simple coarse sea salt, 15 to 20 minutes, wipe it off, don't wash it off, and then top it with some coarse black sea salt. 3 minutes aside on a grill to a perfect medium rare. We're going to have some delicious, delicious steaks. I'll show you pictures and videos again later. And here's another little life hack for you. If you've got a pepper mill. Now, for those in the restaurant industry, you know this trick. If you want to control your pepper, because some people don't like a lot of pepper, some people do, some people like it fine, some people like it coarse, there's a really simple way to control the coarseness of your grind, and that's this right here. This is not just a screw top that holds the top of the pepper grinder on. The tighter it is, the finer your pepper will come out. The looser it is, the coarser your pepper will come out, more like a cracked pepper or a coarsely ground pepper as opposed to a finer grind. Okay? Just a little tip for you, a little hack. All right, I'm just going to let those sit aside. Yes, Andy, I don't want company. Fine, I'm admitting it. You busted me. I don't want people around. I don't like people. Gosh. That's why I got into the service industry, the hospitality industry, because I don't like people. No, I'm just kidding. I love you guys. I wish we could all be together. Sadly, we can't. The sooner we can... Jeff! Well, you know what? Hashtag Jaffette's not here. He's over there. Jaffette's a good friend of mine. He's a fantastic bartender and an absolutely awesome human being. He is Bowmanville, I believe now, until he can get back either into the city or back down to the islands where he's been working. And I was really jealous of that, dude. But proud of you. I'm glad you're home. I'm glad you're safe. If you need anything, give me a shout. I'll happily dash out to Bowmanville because, you know what, the 401's actually drivable these days. Anyway, everybody, I'm going to wrap it up shortly. I've been on here for 15 minutes, and that's about 13 minutes more than any of you usually want to listen to me talk. So I'm going to sit down with my brain eraser. I'm going to go back to watching Ratatouille so I can get my brain wrapped around judging the Bar Fantasy League. And if you want to know more about that, I discuss it in some of my videos. I will be saving this, and it'll be going up on my YouTube channel. So if you didn't get the whole thing, if you want to get more information, check my YouTube channel either later today or tomorrow. This video will be up there. Happy Fizz Friday, everybody. And happy Brain Eraser Day. I'm going to go put the eraser in the freezer for later. All right? Everybody have a good night. Ro, don't go too heavy on that coffee. I would like you to get some sleep. You were already kind of vibrating when I saw you earlier today from across the street. Yeah, that's it for me, everybody. Take care. Have a great weekend, and we're out.